Sacred Heart University, located in Fairfield, Connecticut, has over 30 different club sports. This includes men's, women's, and co-ed sports. Each team practices hard to improve as a whole and to get their name out there in the community. For newer teams, this isn't as easy. Sacred Heart's Kickline team has only been around for 3 years. These group of girls work hard to perform at basketball games and showcases. Each year they have been recognized more and more, but are still unknown to some people.
So I mostly tell people who have no clue what Kickline is, I say we're similar to the Rockettes, where it's synchronization. That's a culmination of palm, kick series, sometimes a little jazz thrown into it, and obviously they kick in a straight line.
Samantha Samuel is the head coach of the Kickline team at SHU and has had plenty of experience with this club sport.
I actually did Kickline in high school. I attended Holy Trinity Diocesan High School in Hicksville, where back in that time, 2001, 2002, they only had a varsity team that consisted of only juniors and seniors.
But her journey didn't end in high school.
For the past 15 years, I've been coaching at Garden City High School Kickline, which is obviously back in Long Island, not too far from Roosevelt Field Mall, and I've been doing that since I was about 19. Right now, my team is 47 girls.
Wow. Is it hard to coach that many girls at once?
My expectations are high, and a lot of them I've had the luxury of coaching them as young as 14, 15, their freshman year of high school, so they know what I expect from them and vice versa.
On top of her Kickline team at home, Samantha commutes to Fairfield twice a week to coach practices at SHU as well.
My commute to SHU is about a little less than under 2 hours, depending on the day. On a day like today, Sunday, it's very easygoing. There's not a lot of traffic, but normally on a Wednesday, it takes me about an hour, 45 minutes both ways.
The commute may be long on some days, but to her, it's worth it.
Anything I can get my hands on regarding Kickline, I'm all in. And I think I have a great opportunity to help this program grow, especially because it's up and coming.
As the season is approaching, the cold weather is on its way as well. Samantha believes that stretching is key, especially during brutal weather.
As the season winds down, now it's getting closer to basketball season, the weather's getting cold, the weather affects your stretching, what you drink affects your stretching.
Samantha leads a long group stretch at the beginning of every practice and then continues on to other things.
So normally after we stretch, I will have them go into columns where they line up with a person who's generally their height, which means this would be generally a person that they're kicking with during the routine. I'll give them a series of kicks that will go along the floor.
And what kind of kicks do you put in the routines?
So a lot of the kicks that we put in the routine are pretty dynamic depending on how they're facing the audience at that time. Let's say if I have them in a circle formation, they probably won't be doing a kick that's straight ahead. They might be doing something more angled.
Not only is the aspect of practice important, but the relationships with one another are crucial as well.
I think strong teams are not always by the ability of the dancers. I think strong teams is also the communication between coach and student athlete.
Let's take a look at what a few members on the team think about their relationship with the coach.
I'm Allie Miller. I'm a sophomore. I'm a member of Sacred Heart Kickline.
I'm Amy Obritis. I'm a junior and I'm also a member of SHU Kickline.
Sam is our coach. She's more than a coach. She's a mentor. She's just kind of like an ear to listen. She's just the best person.
Yes, I know if I ever needed something or someone to talk to, I know I can trust her and go to her for it. She's very understanding. If you need to go over something 100 times, she will sit there and drill it with you.
Do you think that helps you guys?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Definitely a positive environment makes a positive team.
I see her as a friend, but I also respect her as a coach.
Yeah, so you guys obviously trust her and everything as a person, but as a coach, how do you see her?
I definitely think she knows what she's doing because obviously she's coached for so many years that I would never go against her views just because I know that Sam knows best.
I think she's an amazing coach. I've never been a part of another Kickline team, but I feel I've learned so much from her, and I feel she really knows what she's doing. I feel we're growing a lot too because now we're becoming so known. And so many people are coming to the games and they love it.
Game day is one of Kickline's biggest opportunities to make their statement, and members on the team are excited to do so.
Describe a typical game day.
Oh, I love game days.
You both smiled. Why do you like game day so much?
They're just so exciting. They're just so full of energy. I mean, I personally love performing. I love putting on a cheesy smile and going out there and kicking my highest because it just makes everyone super excited. Everyone's at the same level, that we get to put on a lot of makeup. We get to put on jewelry on our eyes if we want. We get to put in bows. It's just so much fun.
These game days may have been helping Kickline's name after all.
Amy, you're a junior. You've been on the team since a freshman. How have you seen it change over the 3 years?
It's been such a positive growth as far as the size, like everyone's skills, how close we are. Each year it just gets better and better.
After asking both the team members and the coach what they see for Kickline in the future, their responses were quite similar.
I think it would be really cool if we did competitions, more games, maybe doing football games because we've only done basketball, so it'd be cool to do football games too.
The future of this team looks very bright. I think eventually I want to have this become a competitive team. I don't think there's no reason why we couldn't go to nationals in Florida and set the caliber high.
This team has only been heading upwards in the short span of 3 years, and there is no doubt that they can continue to grow. This is Kara Gilo signing off in SHU News at Sacred Heart University.